What's up, y'all? I hope everybody is doing safe through this whole pandemic right now. It's getting worse, and it's going to get a lot worse before it could potentially get better. Many people are in quarantine. Many people are non-essential workers. Like I said in one of my last videos, I am an essential worker, and so I have to unfortunately go to work. It's bitter and sweet, kind of, because you're thankful that you have employment and that you can get a paycheck. Many people, many Americans, matter of fact, live paycheck to paycheck, but you're happy that you have income coming in, but at the same time you're risking your life to do it. So it's kind of you kind of torn. I imagine a lot of essential workers are kind of torn by being essential. But anyways, I was filming a haul, and then I was like, I'm in weekend quarantine, and to be honest, well, one day out of the weekend, which is Sunday. So I'm in Sunday weekend quarantine, and I was like, there are a lot of things that I have to really be mindful of, because if I don't, it will get bad really quick. And so I just decided to compile my personal list of these things. I don't want to make light of the situation. That's one thing. You guys always know that Black people, we're very good at creating humor from our pain, laughing at our pain. We're very good at that. Not that I'm not making light of the situation, but these are things that I really thought that I had to really be mindful of to get through this quarantine in one piece and sane, and or maybe I should say the same way that I came in. Anyway, this is my list, and the first thing on my list is to be in a calorie deficit. I cannot tell you guys, like, it's really, like, me personally, I eat less when I'm active, when I'm doing things. So when I'm at work and I'm busy, it's fine. I don't really have food too much on my mind, and I can miss a meal. I can miss the whole 24 hours, matter of fact. But when I'm just in the house and there's nothing to do, I will snack more. There's more opportunity. I will walk to the refrigerator a couple of times, even though I open it, I close it, there's nothing in that I want. I will walk there a couple of times, maybe chip on something, snack on something, and that's really bad. And I know a few people are also going through the same thing. So try to be in a calorie deficit, and my tip is just do one meal a day. Most people are not even waking up till like after, I mean, right now nobody's on a schedule. So most people are just waking up whatever time. But if you wake up later, say almost 12 o'clock, just do one meal a day, one lunch, and that's it for the day. If you want to snack on some fruits, something that's low calorie, but one meal a day. And that's what I'm doing right now. Matter of fact, I didn't even have a meal today. I just had a little bit of cream of wheat. Yeah, I just had a little bit of cream of wheat this morning, and that's all I've had. I'm just sticking to one meal a day because I do not want to come out of this 20 pounds heavier, although I think I already gained some weight, but we can take care of that after. That's fine. The second thing I would implore people to do is to stretch and to exercise. It's really I don't know, just for me personally, because I was active before all of this started happening. It's taking a toll on my joints, and I can feel it. I can feel the difference. Even though I do go to work, there's never a time where I'm doing rigorous workouts like I previously did before the whole shutdown started happening. And so I find my joints starting to hurt a little bit more, my knees. I'm waking up, I'm sitting down, and I'm finding, oh, my knees are starting to hurt. Even my friend, he pulled a joint at work. And so do a little bit of exercise, and then if you don't want to do some exercise, just do some stretching. Just do some flexibility stretching, stretch your joints, at least 15 minutes of stretching for a day, just to make sure you get that range of motion for the day. My healthcare professionals, they understand range of motion is very important, so try to get that stretching or some exercise in if you can. The third thing I would implore people to do is to limit your time on social media. And I know that's so hard to do, but I am telling you, try to limit your time on social media, because right now people's screen times are shooting through the roof. I know my screen time kind of went up like by 30% last week, and then I was like, oh no, like I can't, like that's too much social media consumption. And so I put a time limit on my Instagram, my Facebook, what else I have? I have a TikTok, but I don't really use that, but mainly Instagram and Facebook. I put a time limit on these two because, and I put a half an hour time limit on these two. So at the half an hour joint, it will give me a notification that it will shut down, and then I have a choice to go back into it, but I try my best to stick to that half an hour. If I have to go post or, you know, put up YouTube videos. Sorry, you see, that was gas because I haven't eaten for the day. But yeah, so if I have to go and post anything, I don't know, whatever, check my DMs, check messages from people or so and so, I will go, and for that 30 minutes, that's all I get. My phone will shut it down if I pass that 30 minutes, because so many people are just scrolling through the day. More than 2 hours, more than 3 hours social media consumption. That's kind of a lot, you know. Now the fourth and the last thing I would suggest is to limit news consumption. The updates, that's really important to us. Me personally, I get the important updates, you know, our governor just announced some things. I just get the important stuff, but I don't watch news 24/7. I don't constantly have it on, because a lot of what's going on is fear, in my opinion, fear mongering. A lot of fear mongering going on. A lot of fake news is going on. Oh, and that's another thing on social media too. A lot of fake news is spreading around, you know, a lot of conspiracy theories and stuff like that, and it's really just giving a lot of people anxiety. You can do your research, you know, you can question the government, you can question the establishment if you want, but if you're not sure about the facts, don't just come and just start feeding people just random, you know, false facts, and that's just raising people's anxiety levels. It's just really not necessary to be looking at news 24/7, because all you're gonna do is just stress yourself out. Try to have some peace. Me personally, I just rely on my faith in these times. You know, I have assurance that I will be okay through it all, and then whatever it is, like, let his will be done. But I'm at peace with it, you know. I'm taking taking precautions, but I'm not stressing myself over it. I'm not getting anxiety over it. So yeah, if you prone to having anxiety, limit your news consumption. And so that's the tips that I personally do myself in this time. I hope everybody is really staying safe. Practice the social distancing that is recommended. It really helps in lowering the transmission of the disease. I know a lot of people are not listening, but please practice the social distancing. Yeah, and I hope you guys are safe, and see you guys in the next video. Bye.